Scorpio, we have the full moon happening in Aries on the 17th. And while you're not directly in the mix, aside from Pluto stationing direct in Capricorn, that happened on the 11th, you may feel, ooh, that's a lot of chunky energy coming out. You may feel this full moon, particularly because of Mars's influence. And remember, in traditional astrology, you are ruled by Mars. So, what's the main theme? What's the vibe for this full moon? This full moon is giving drama, but not in the way that we would expect, or maybe not in the way that we would anticipate. It's giving drama as in a closure. Hi, sweetheart. A closure that's required in your life. And it may not necessarily happen. Look at this, Scorpio, Venus. Whoa. Dude, that's crazy. That's you. And a Scorpio, Venus isn't Scorpio until I want to say like the 16th or 17th or something like that. Okay, yeah, so this wrapping up, it might not necessarily happen in the way that you anticipated it, but it is happening for the greater good. Like Source is turning around and going, just because you thought the path was A, B, C, don't be surprised if the path goes, I don't know, D, E, F. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I also see you healing a lot, and I mean a lot of wounds around your love life. Because we have Scorpio and Venus, and we're almost into your season, so happy birthday if you're an early Scorpio. Venus currently is in Scorpio, okay? And so because Venus is currently in Scorpio, I think Venus is really going to be helping you, propelling you, guiding you towards the success or reaching the goals or like getting what you deserve, getting what you desire. Now, when we look at Messenger Series energy, bringing harmony to balance, and then we look at the fact you got love, and I'm sorry my voice is going, I've been a little bit under the weather, not gonna lie. I come into the practice of seeing the good in all things. And then we got Aphrodite as your amulet. It's like Source is saying, I got the harmony, I got the balance, which are very Libra, Venus themes, and I'm gonna bring you the love, the peace, the joy that you are seeking. It just might not necessarily come in the package that you thought it was gonna come in. Now, King of Cups to Knight of Wands to King of Swords is an indication here that whatever offers come your way, and I would not be surprised if they are plentiful, especially when Venus is in your sign. When Venus is in our home sign, we tend to be like extra lucky. Things just kind of go our way. Ma'am, no one needs to see that. Okay. She knows exactly what, you know exactly what you're doing. Don't even look at me like that. So don't be surprised if you have lots of offers coming through. Just remember that just because an offer is coming through doesn't mean it's a good offer. What Source is saying here is to be very emotionally balanced, be very mature. Do not wear your heart on your sleeve, but rather tune into some of that like King of Swords energy, logical, rational. Like, does this have the longevity? Could this work long term? And if the answer is yes, great. If the answer is no, well, then you know. The Wheel of Fortune turning here, along with the Four of Swords and Six of Pentacles, tells me that things are turning, things are shifting. There is change in the air. Now, with change also comes recuperation. Like, I always find that whenever there are heavy placements in Aries, I will fall under the weather. I will get very hot. I'll either get things to do with like a fever or tension headaches, or my throat will go. And that's because I have Aries in my second house and a ton of signs in Aries. And so the second house is ruled by Taurus. Taurus rules the throat. Surprise, horse throat. And then Aries, it rules the head. And I have heavy Aries. So like things up here start to get mucked around, right? I'm not saying you're going to get sick. I am saying that with all these changes, these upgrades, these energetic upgrades that you're going through, these big life changes, okay? It's important for you to rest. And you even got the Star as your card, right? This is healing. This is taking care of yourself. This is wish fulfillment. This is tuning into the spiritual side of yourself and healing yourself spiritually. So, you know, these cards are really indicating something beautiful coming in, and something that maybe in the past you might have been very hasty about or moved really quickly over. Whereas now you're going back and thinking to yourself, well, wait, I am deserving of all these things. And just because I'm deserving of all these things doesn't mean I need to accept all these things. And just because I like somebody doesn't mean that I have to like commit to them or marry them or be with them or like give myself, you know. I'm going to move into your love reading. And look, this doesn't necessarily have to do with love. This could have to do with money. It could have to do with finances, financial opportunities, anything to do with Venus. So, and Scorpio energy. So Venus is all about peace, harmony, diplomacy. It could also have to do with balance. It could also do with luxury, sensuality, love, beauty, okay? And then Scorpio is death and rebirth. Scorpio is transformation. Scorpio is deep introspection. Scorpio is showing up in a new way, or it's hidden, right? There's like enigmas. There's things that are yet to be discovered, things that are hidden, very detective-like work. So the best way I can explain this to you is like, if you watch Love is Blind, okay, let me know if you're into reality. If you watch Love is Blind, you see a lot of these women specifically, and men too, right? Like they go into this hardcore love bombing stage in 2 weeks. And here's the thing. Yes, it's reality TV. Yes, I get it. It's all for show. It makes good TV. Da, 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 da. But a lot of these women really participate in denigration campaigns of themselves, right? If you look at if you've watched Love is Blind season 7, there's the Nick and what was her name? Brittany, right? There's that gorgeous black woman. What's her name? And that guy that had the bulgy eyes. So gross. I thought it was so attractive. Is it Marissa? I don't remember. I'm just watching it now and I'm starting to get into it. I don't know everybody's name. But yeah, she's gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. And the guy she was with, like the guy that she said yes to, I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you in case you haven't watched it yet, but ew. And I'm sharing this to tell you, maybe in the past that was you, right? Making choices because you didn't want to be alone, or because you felt like you needed to settle, or whatever it may be. And yeah, the cards confirm it. And I'm telling you, there is this crazy energy of shift, of change. Look, we have Judgment and the Page of Pentacles. Source is saying, can you answer the call from the universe and transform the way that you look at your love life? Then we have the Three of Swords and Ace of Wands. A lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of lies, a lot of deceit in your romance, right? In your romantic interactions. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Maybe in the past, you turned a blind eye to it, Scorpio. You didn't want to accept it. You don't want it to be true. Well, now Source is turning around and going, sorry, not an option anymore. Now you have to pay attention to your patterns of behavior so you can switch them, so you can change them, so you can actually attract the type of love that you deserve. I'm going to pop this video here all about manifesting anything that you desire. If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.